We're pleased to welcome to the big round table here on the show a couple of special guests with ABQ Tech Fiesta, which is an event that runs all next week. And we have with us today Maralyn Beck, Director of Operations for the ABQ Tech Fiesta, and Scott Maloney, Vice President of Strategy and Operations for a new startup company called @Pay. And good to have you both
Thank
here.
you for having
Maralyn,
us.
Great to be here.
Scott's been here a whole 5 months in Albuquerque now. Be nice to him, okay?
I'm still finding my way using my GPS everywhere I go.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Welcome to town.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You got quite a resume here. You worked for Living Social. You've worked for Pfizer, all in tech and emerging markets and things like this. Real cutting edge stuff.
Yeah, it's been a really good ride. It's been a really great ride. I've had a chance to launch new products and start innovative new markets all over the world. And I've been very fortunate.
Can you tell us a little bit about @Pay?
Sure,
And what
@Pay
that's about?
is a really exciting mobile payment technology that we have really pushed the envelope on being able to transact on the web and via email, which is really our secret sauce. So now people can buy things in their emails, which helps our customers with better conversions, where clients are happier, they're making more money.
Hold on. You just said you can buy stuff in your email.
In an email, without redirecting to a website,
my
without going
gosh.
anywhere. You get that email and you buy it. Yeah, it's very exciting
That's
technology.
very dangerous, you know.
It's dangerous in all the ways it's supposed to be.
Yeah. For you, it's good.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, Maralyn.
ABQ Tech Fiesta
Yeah.
starts tomorrow.
So ABQ Tech Fiesta starts tomorrow, and to give you an overview, what we're trying to do is celebrate companies like @Pay. Albuquerque has really become a place that startups, entrepreneurs, tech, and just creativity and inspiration have really started to blossom recently. And so we have created a week that we are calling ABQ Tech Fiesta. It starts tomorrow with TEDx, and it runs through Sunday, September 15th. We have an entire list of events, and we just couldn't be more excited about it. So.
And you have a ton of events there.
We have a ton of events, so I can give you a rundown. TEDx starts tomorrow at 10 o'clock at Popejoy. Tickets are still available, but they probably will be sold out by this evening. So if you have not yet bought your tickets, you should probably be on the website right now. So TEDx really kicks it off, and as one of the goals of Tech Fiesta Week, we're really trying to broaden the definition of what tech is. And tech is everything from digital to social to entrepreneurs to startups to Sandia Labs, and TED just really aligns well with that. So TEDx is Saturday, and then Sunday, so we have a different event each night or each day throughout the week. Sunday is Geeks Night Out.
Nice.
So get your geek on. I know, I'm really excited, and it's going to be at Q Bar at 7 o'clock. So come down, have a drink. The first 50 people to come get a free drink.
Nice.
So there's food, there's drinks, and really we just want to celebrate people who love the Warby Parkers, the Star Trek, Star Wars, whatever your geek is, get your geek on and come out. So that's really our kickoff
Geeks
event.
can party too,
Geeks can party. We're really excited about
They have
that.
to party harder than most.
So that's our kickoff event to really kind of get the week started and kind of get this atmosphere, this environment. Just really, I'm calling it synergy. People need to be excited, and Geeks Night Out sounds like the best way to do that. Monday is the first annual co-working crawl in Albuquerque, and we have actually 5 co-working spaces in Albuquerque, and these are places that you can go to if you work from home. So I work from home, and I am a paying member of a co-working space, and you get Wi-Fi and you get printing access, and honestly, what it provides to freelancers is this almost business environment. I'm an extrovert, don't know if you noticed, and working from home is really hard for me. So I can go to a co-working space and be around other people like myself and have conversations, coffee chats. Albuquerque is very fortunate to have 5 of these spaces, and all day Monday, every co-working space in Albuquerque is free to the public to get people to try out this idea of co-working, to kind of go around and see the different ones. Each different one has a different kind of energy, different crowd that might go there. So our co-working crawl is really going to encourage people to come and kind of see what each different one is about. Monday at lunch, we have the first annual Women in Technology Luncheon. And we're really, really excited. I know that Jessica Eves Matthews, Lisa Beta.
You guys have some great speakers.
We have great speakers. We're actually telecasting a speaker from New York. We're at the Balloon Museum, so I know we've spoken about that, but that's just another way to really celebrate women in technology, but also startups, entrepreneurs, and the broad definition of tech. Tuesday is the Sandia Research and Technology Symposium by Sandia Labs, and that's at the Embassy Suites. And so that's a lot of the different Sandia Labs people have come together, and they're researching and showing off their projects.
I've been to that before. That's fascinating.
So that's all day Tuesday, and the city's behind it, we're behind it, the New Mexico Tech Council's behind it, and it's just another way that we're celebrating tech. So I can't wait for that. I've never been, really.
It's fascinating. Yeah, you'll enjoy that.
Tuesday night is CNM is actually having a social media and digital media academy starting in this fall for people who are trying to learn a little bit more about social media. They have an open house. So again, the city has really gotten a lot of these different groups to come together and put these events together. Tuesday night is a Startup New Mexico Pitch Fest. So if you have an idea, like an app pay or something similar, we have over 75 people registered to come and attend and pitch ideas. 2-minute ideas, and just get up. It's at Standard Diner over drinks, happy hour, that kind of thing. Wednesday night is Ignite New Mexico. So Ignite is what I call Ignite a much more condensed TED Talk. So rather than 20-minute TED Talks, you have a 5-minute talk on anything. They have 14 speakers. It's a free event. It's at the Convention Center. I know it's just a crazy week. Thursday we have actually UNM. I'm a UNM alum. Aaron's a UNM alum. We actually have gotten UNM out of UNM, and they are coming to the convention center.
No,
I know.
What?
So we have a UNM event at the convention center, and as an alumni, I'm so excited. So what we're doing is we're having a poster competition for current UNM students to have an idea, again, startup, research, maybe it's your thesis, and there's actual paid prizes. We have 7 community judges. So Chad from Also at Pay is one of our judges. Lisa Adkins, who's the New Mexico Tech Council chairwoman. Jared, who's one of the co-founders of Etsy. Randy Aslin, another startup. I mean, our list of judges is extensive. And what we want to do is get kids at UNM really integrated with community and really start to build those bridges. Friday, which is why we have Scott here, is actually Tech Rev ABQ. And it's a community panel day, and it's basically become our answer, Albuquerque's answer to South by Southwest. So I'll let him speak about that. Saturday we're ending off the day with STEM, and so it's a day dedicated to youth and education at Explora. So for kids wanting to come and explore, so we have Mesa and EPSCOR and Girls Incorporated, Girl Scouts. I mean, we've got all Lego First. We've got some great groups of kids coming.
Mesa.
So I was amazed. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Word Camp, and that's a great event for people who might use WordPress as their website or CMS, and it's just another opportunity to kind of get to understand. So we have this insane list of events. Every day there's something going on, and really it's just about really building that community in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
So Tech Rev, Scott, what's your role in this, and what is it about?
Well, I'm very flattered. I was asked to actually be the opening keynote for that whole event. So I'll be doing an hour-long talk just to kind of kick off the day and make sure that we get off on the right foot. It's going to be great.
Very cool. So how did this come about? Tell us a little bit about that.
So we tend to be Albuquerque, and we have the Sandia Labs, and Albuquerque kind of goes off to Los Alamos Labs. I think that we're really lucky in that we have UNM, we have this great knowledge-based center, and then we have companies like AppPay that have actually semi-related came out of Sandia. I mean, there's a component of a lot of places like AppPay. I used to work for a company called Z-Tech Instruments. We came out of Sandia Labs. There's a lot of smart people in a lot of different places, and this entire week it's sponsored by the City of Albuquerque and the New Mexico Tech Council, and it's about really, really highlighting the tech talent that exists in Albuquerque and trying to get us all to talk a little bit more together.
And that's a great thing. You guys are finally getting everybody together.
I met with the city yesterday, and he said this was the most, one of the city officials said this was the most ambitious yet impressive events he's ever seen in his administration.
Wow.
Because within 8 days, we've really put it together. Scott does no favors for himself in saying why we chose him for the opening keynote, but the reason we did, we looked at a plethora of people who we thought, to kind of culminate this event and culminate this week, who is it that we want to talk, and what is the message we want to get out there? And Scott just moved to Albuquerque 5 months ago. His background and resume is pretty extensive and impressive, but I think, Scott, what you represent is this really energy to the tech community. And it's not just, and I say that because I consider myself a techie, but I do digital and social media.
Sure.
I'm not the Sandia Labs techie. we're really broadening the scope, and we're bringing Scott. So, when we looked at who we wanted to give this opening keynote for the signature event, for this signature week, Scott rose to the top of our list very quickly because you are exactly the type of person that we want to highlight this week. It's someone with...
Scott, we love entrepreneurs on this show, especially cutting edge stuff. So you got to come back and just do a segment on
I'd be more than happy to
do that.